And their opponents, the team of Tatum Paxley and the Coolings, Izzi, Jade.
Look, I'm not one for conspiracies, but all signs are pointing to the culling taking out the NXT Tag Team Champions, Hank and Tank, last week. But we also saw Tatum Paxley get carried away by Ruca last week to try and help Tatum Paxley. So, Graves, I toss it to you. Who do you think is more trustworthy? Izzi Dame or Ruca and Zaria?
I don't know if trustworthy is the word that I would use, but let's talk about the culling. Let's be honest. They prey on the weak and the broken. That's where Tatum Paxley is. That's where she belongs. And while we're at it, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I trust anything about Zaria. To me, she's just riding the coattails of Ruca. And for some reason, she's trying to convince Sol that they're best friends. But trust me, mark my words, somewhere down the line, we're going to be talking about how did we see this coming? Zaria is going to stick it to Ruca.
You ever have a conversation with Zaria?
Nope.
Well, where are you jumping to conclude? Whoa, and wait a minute. Zaria and Sol, Izzi coming in, sticking up for her, well, I guess her friend, however you want to call it, but there's some of that teamwork there. Graves from Ruca.
I never said they weren't an effective team. I just said you couldn't trust her.
Well, they got a very strong bond, and stronger, don't you think, though, since Sol's win over for the women's North American title, or do you think it's because Zaria has eyes on that championship?
Yeah, let's take another look at this exchange right here, this fantastic teamwork as it was. But you're 100% right, Vic. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Zaria looks at that North American championship some kind of way.
You ain't lying. There's a method to the madness, man, with Zaria. I feel the same way, man. You can't trust her. DTA.
Great minds, look, great minds.
Still to come, we will hear from the #1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship, Grace Jane, WWE Evolution week from Sunday in Atlanta.
How is this for teamwork from a first-time team? Tatum Paxley and Izzi Dame working extremely well together.
That is also hard to argue. Izzi Dame bringing of sorts some dolls to Tatum Paxley.
It was a peace offering, Vic. It's like when you hand out candy to the people around ringside so they cheer for you.
That's 100% why I do it. Is Izzi Dame still in control of this matchup, tagging right back in Tatum Paxley. And as I was mentioning, the NXT Women's Championship to be defended at Evolution. First Evolution in 7 years. The champion the last time is loading over is the champion into a kick out. The champion was Kairi Sane. She did not leave Evolution NXT Women's Champion on that night. We will find out if JC Jane can leave champion coming up in Atlanta. But Ruca in control now of Tatum Paxley. Gotta wonder what Zaria is thinking in this match. They don't want to hurt Tatum Paxley. They're trying to help Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley's looking for a friend, and I think she's found one in Izzi Dame. And Izzi Dame has just found somebody that she can use at the end of the day, so everybody get what they want. I like it. I like the agreement.
Paxley able to kick out. Booker, though, why would Tatum choose evil over good?
I wouldn't say it's evil.
Good and evil are totally subjective, Vic.
What do you mean?
I think that's what it is.
You're telling she has great intentions, Izzi Dame? Someone who tore the family apart, someone who was able to manipulate a situation against Shawn Spears, the North American Championship several months ago?
I see a woman who lent a helping hand, as you so eloquently put it, to someone who was down on their luck, someone who needed a little help, a little motivation. Izzi Dame into the cover, hooks the leg. And above all else, I think Izzi Dame understands what this game is all about. Booker, can you help me out?
I mean, you put that great. I mean, that was a great soliloquy that you just put out right there.
Can you spell soliloquy?
He used it properly, so it doesn't matter.
Tell you what, Graves is good. Graves could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
Ketchup popsicle.
And now, big right hand from Sol, firing right back on Izzi, who fires back in her own right. And it's almost as if three of these women are fighting over Tatum Paxley, who just made a tag. I don't think Zaria realized it.
No.
They're trying to fight to save her. They're trying to help her.
Beautiful. Tatum Paxley.
In a kick out.
Listen, you know what Ruca needs to be concerned about? The North American Championship. You know what Zaria needs to be concerned about? How to take the North American Championship, or how to put herself in the NXT Women's title picture. Crossbody, a thing of beauty from Tatum Paxley, who is wildly talented in the small instances when she gets her head right.
Well, as we also focus in on this too, Booker, regardless of personal feelings, as she just was tagged out of the matchup, Izzi Dame has certainly dominated the field since joining the company.
Izzi Dame, I would call her the leader of the company. She's been making all the power plays. If she can get a win tonight, definitely that would be a big check mark. Let's just say that.
X marks the spot. Dame to the outside. Tatum getting hoisted up.
Oh, baby.
And
I don't like this. Surfboard.
One more time.
Surfboard.
Time to charge right down on Izzi Dame. And now look at the power of Zaria. Just tossing out Tatum onto Izzi. Zaruca standing tall here on NXT.
Don't say that again, Vic.